With an ornate Victorian facade and a sleek, modern addition at the rear, this home outside Melbourne, Australia, needed a landscape that could speak to its two distinct architectural styles. Fortunately, landscape architect Ben Scott was more than up to the challenge. He created an enchanting design consisting of rich, layered plantings and thoughtful hardscaping that takes you on a magical tour from one zone to the next. Here, he talks us through how he did it. Photos by Derek Swalwell and Simon Griffiths. Landscape at a glance. Who lives here? A couple with 2 adult children. Location, Camberwell, a suburb of Melbourne, Australia. Size, front yard, 2, 691 square feet, 250 square meters, backyard, 3, 821 square feet, 335 square meters, designer, landscape. The garden was extremely neglected. All we had to work with were 2 beautiful established trees, a liquid ember at the front of the house and an evergreen magnolia at the back, Scott says. The liquid ember quickly became the focal point of the design for the front yard, with Scott introducing a rich layering of herbaceous perennials and ornamental grasses in what is essentially one large garden bed sheltered beneath its broad branches. Originally, the client thought to use lawn for the front garden, but I talked them out of it, as I wanted to have it all as a garden bed with a lovely pathway that meandered through it, Scott says. The result is a mini botanic garden that works well with the house and the retained tree. It creates a wonderful experience as you walk through it, he says. Need a pro for your landscape design project? Let House find the best pros for you. After, the owner's main objective was to create a landscape that would suit the 2 very different architectural styles of the home, Victorian at the front and contemporary at the rear. They also wanted an herb garden, flowers they could pick for the house, a decent area of lawn at the back and screening for the garage, Scott says. In addition, their wish list included an alfresco area where they could entertain, and a swing for the liquid amber tree. Find a landscape designer near you on House. The result is a design made up of a series of zones that offer delights at every turn, as seen in this site plan. The front garden is a wonderful mixed planting palette that works well with the Victorian front and the liquid amber tree, Scott says. I created a lovely meandering pathway that takes you through the front garden with stepping stone pavers. The side yard herb and vegetable garden has a distinct feel, as does the area surrounding the contemporary portion of the house. The rear garden is more open, and the alfresco area with the grapevine-covered pergola feels different again, he says. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.